Hello, welcome to News Point on Memories TV. The top stories. President Bola Tinubu calls for strengthened family unit on Children's Day. Federal government suspends Air Nigeria indefinitely. On the foreign scene, Kenyan leader under criticism as he says private jet was cheaper option for travel. In the world of sports, Chelsea in talks to sign Leicester coach. Details of these and other stories coming up in a moment. I am Ofonise Basi Johnson. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has celebrated Nigeria's children on the special occasion of Children's Day, saying they are the bearers of the nation's touch into the future. A statement by the special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Chief Ajiri Ngalale in Abuja, said Tinubu rejoiced with parents and called for strengthening of the family unit. According to the statement, the family is a place where the sacred values of honesty, modesty, hard work, and charity are passed down to the shining light of tomorrow. Tinubu affirms that society is a reflection of each family as a collective unit and urged that those principles must be preserved for a wholesome, nurturing, and thriving nation. The president said his administration was sparing no effort in ensuring that Nigeria's children had a solid footing for the realization of their dreams and reassured that he is committed to ensuring a safe and secure learning environment for the children while improving the standard of education. The presidency has revealed why single-digit interest rate financing was extended to media organizations across the country. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, said President Tinubu's desire to support the media to thrive was the reason behind his decision to extend single-digit interest rate financing to media organizations in the country. Idris said this in Abuja today at the ministerial sectorial update to mark the first year of Tinubu administration. He added that Tinubu has decided not to dwell on fanfare in his first year but to fully be accountable to Nigerians by projecting the success recorded in the federal government's development objectives known as the Renewed Hope Agenda. To better the educational system in the state governor, Pastor Moino, has restated his administration's resolve to ensure that the quality of teachers are up to par with modern techniques as he joined Akwa Ibom children to celebrate Children's Day at Uyo Township Stadium. Speaking on the theme for this year's Children's Day celebration, enhancing the total well-being of the Nigerian child through quality education and skills development, Governor Eno stated that the theme mirrors his Arise Agenda's vision. Our Government House correspondent Mfonito Harrison reports that the governor used the occasion to again restate government's plans to send over 35 students drawn from public schools and from the most vulnerable families carefully selected to attend an educational exchange program in London, Borough of Southwark, a yearly program that will be life-changing and life-altering experience for them. The governor announced that education remains free and compulsory in the state from primary to secondary level, as well as regular payment of WAEC and NAPTEP fees for students in the state. He encouraged children to take charge of their lives, take advantage of the free education, and become better leaders of tomorrow. The federal government has announced the indefinite suspension of Air Nigerian Airline project. Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Festus Keyamo said this at the ministerial briefing to celebrate the first year of Tinubu's administration. According to him, the airline was never a Nigerian airline but instead an attempt to impersonate a foreign airline operating in Nigeria. You're listening to News Point on Memories TV. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back and thank you for staying tuned to Memories TV. And now to the rest of the news. On the foreign scene, Kenya's President William Ruto has come in for widespread criticism after saying the private jet he used to fly to the United States last week was cheaper than using national airline. He did not, however, say how much the jet had cost or how much it would have cost on Kenyan Airways. Senior opposition figure Eugene Wamalwa said the president's remarks were unpatriotic and he should have used the opportunity to market Kenya Airways. Ruto went to the United States on a 3-day official state visit the first such trip by an African-American leader in more than 15 years, and Kenya was able to secure a number of investment deals worth billions of dollars. In the world of sports, Chelsea are closing in on Enzo Maresca as the new head coach, with the Leicester boss now in prime position to succeed Mauricio Pochettino. The Blues, during talks with his representatives, have been impressed with the depth of his knowledge about the squad, his single-minded focus on the way Chelsea wants to play, and his desire for the job. Maresca's obsession with possession and positional play have made him the leading candidate. He is now their preferred choice to replace Mauricio Pochettino, and Chelsea have asked Leicester for permission to speak with the 44-year-old. That's the end of the news, but before we go, a recap of the top stories. President Bola Tinubu has celebrated Nigeria's children on the special occasion of Children's Day, saying they are the bearers of the nation's touch into the future. The federal government has announced the indefinite suspension of the Air Nigerian airline project. On the foreign scene, we told you that Kenya's President William Ruto has come in for widespread criticism after saying the private jet he used to fly to the United States last week was cheaper than using the national airline. In the world of sports, we told you that Chelsea are closing in on Enzo Maresca as the new head coach, with the Leicester boss now in prime position to succeed Mauricio Pochettino. That's the size of a news package for you today. For views, comments, and coverage of your newsworthy event, you can call us on 0907 272 6779. I am Ofonisa Basit Johnson. Do have a lovely day.